Open Final Design file. Before you start, you need to leave a copy of your design because we will delete some layers and use a part of it to make our mockup. Now go to Layer panel and select Grease, diecut and gold layers and delete them. Now we want to move black rectangle to data layer, so select the two rectangle, Ctrl+X to cut, select data layer, Ctrl+F to paste. Now right click, arrange, send to back. Delete black layer. Now create a new layer, rename to background. Create another layer and rename it to Mockup. Now we want to create a gold rectangle behind the black color. Select rectangle tool and draw a rectangle. Change size to 70 by 100 mm. Select pick tool. Select gold frame and drag gold color to fill new rectangle. Now select gold rectangle, right click, arrange, send to back. Now drag and snap to center of a black rectangle. Hold Alt and drag to left to make a copy. Use snap to center with black rectangle. Now hold Alt and drag to make another copy as a side panel. Change width to 30 mm. Select front face, Ctrl+G to group. Select back face, Ctrl+G to group. Now we want to add all parts to symbols. So open Symbols panel. Select front face and drag to symbol. Rename to front and click OK. Select back and drag. Rename to back. Press OK. Select side panel and drag to symbols. Rename to side and press OK. Now select all and move them up. Select background layer, select rectangle tool, draw rectangle to fill the page. Fill with gradient. Change angle to -90 degree. Change color to whatever you want. Select pick tool. Go to Object and Lock Selection. Now change Fill Color to light gray. Draw rectangle and change size to 70 by 100 mm. Drag to center. Ctrl+X to cut. Select Mockup layer, Ctrl+F to paste. Go to Edit, Preferences, Units, change units to pixels. Press OK. Select side layer and copy width from Transform panel. Select previously created rectangle. Now go to Effect, 3D and Materials, 3D Classic, Extrude and Bevel. At 3D Extrude, paste width in Extrude Depth, change Y and Z rotation to 0 degree, increase perspective to 37 degree, press More Options and change light direction. Now click Map Art. As we can see, the shape consists of 6 surfaces. The face shown is highlighted by a red rectangle here, as we can see. Go to Symbol, drop-down menu, and select Front. Now change Surface until you reach the side shown. Assign Side from Symbol, rotate to fit correct. Check Shade Artwork, press OK. Experiment with light, rotation, and perspective until get the desired result. Press OK. Now we want to add shadow, so go to Layer Panel, create a new layer above background and name it Shadow. Select Pen tool and draw shadow shape. Change color to black. Select Direct Selection tool and edit shape. Go to Effect, Blur, Gaussian Blur. Now increase radius to something near 34. Press OK. Reduce opacity until shadow change to gray. Now we want to add bottom shadow. Create a new layer and name it Bottom Lines. Now with Pen tool, draw line at bottom edge. With Direct Selection tool, edit points to snap to corners. Reduce opacity to 50%. Now we want to add gradient shadow to side. Create a new layer above side. Name it Side Gradient. With Pen tool, draw layer above side. Select Direct Selection tool and edit points to fit in place. Now fill with the gradient and change color to black. Change angle to 180 degree. Remove stroke color. Click on opacity and change overlay to multiply. Change opacity and gradient direction. Now, lock all layers and create a new layer above all and name it to Front Gradient. With Pen tool, draw layer above front. Change gradient color to white. Reduce opacity. Create a new layer above to add bending to top. Select pen tool and draw line between top two corners and close. Select add anchor point to add point at the center. With direct selection tool, convert to curve and drag above. Fill with black. Now we will add shadow and highlight at this edge. Create a new layer and name it edge. With pen tool, draw line at the edge from top to bottom. Change stroke color to black. Hold Alt, click and drag to make a copy beside the black line. Change color to white. Change stroke width to 0.5 point. Now select both and change opacity to 60%. Select white line and change opacity to 74%. Unlock background. Right click, unlock rectangle. Now we want to reduce opacity of the light gradient. Select front gradient, unlock. Change opacity to 33%. Lock layer. Unlock side gradient layer. Reduce opacity to 32%. Select gradient tool. Change direction to increase shadow. We want to edit background color to light gray gradient. Now, we still have one thing to do, is that we need to add Embossed to front inner frame. Go to layer panel and create a new layer. Name it Embossed. Lock all other layers. Now select pen tool. Zoom in. Add line to inner top and right edges. Remove fill and change stroke color to black. Reduce stroke thickness to 0.5 point. Change opacity to 70%. Now add another line to outer top and right edges. Change color to white. Reduce opacity to 70%. Go back to layer panel and lock Embossed. Create another layer. Name it Embossed left. Now with pen tool, Add line to inner left and bottom edges with white color. Add another line to outer left and bottom edges. Change stroke color to black. Reduce opacity for both left lines to 70%. Zoom out. Now we can see that inner frame had embossed effect. Now our design is ready.